And good afternoon. Welcome into CHSAA's state championship coverage on CHSAA.tv of the 4A state swimming and diving finals. I'm Ben Bleike here at the VMAC in Thornton. Very glad you have joined us here this afternoon. Jacob and James along with the crew here for the coverage of the final day, and we will see all of the events and all the medals being placed here this afternoon. We'll kick things off with event number 1 here in the men's 200-yard medley relay. 2 finals as the top 16 qualified from yesterday into the finals. Heat B will be the first one. These are those that place 9 through 16 in this medley relay. In lane 2 here in Heat B will be Greeley Central, who qualified with a time of 1:48.70. Glenwood Springs in lane 3 qualified with a time of 1:46.96. Lane 4, Discovery Canyon, 1:45.23. Lane 5, Coronado, qualified with a time of 1:44.22. Durango in lane 6 at 1:44.33. Pueblo South in lane 7 at 1:46.59. Mountain View in lane 8 at 1:47.99. And Green Mountain in lane 9 at 1:48.77. The teams will take to the pool and look to get into that position. The state record, 4A state record time is 1:34.69, set back in 1999. And the consideration All-American time would be 1:36.66. There's probably only a couple teams capable of hitting that out of lane B, but nonetheless, we're going to see them battle here today on CHSAA.tv. Teams will take to their board. And they'll drop into the pool. And the swimmers are off here for the first leg of the 200-yard medley relay. Backstroke on the first. Good turn is a must, and at the wall, the lead at the wall is in lane 4 with Discovery Canyon. But a great turn up in lane 8 by Mountain View has given them the immediate lead, 23:52. The split a full 2 seconds ahead of the rest of the field up in lane 8 for the next swimmer coming through. He's not gotten a very good lead, though, as a good push in the middle out of lane 5 from Coronado. And I believe the Coronado swimmer has taken on that turn the lead. They have, but it is a 5-team race here. Coronado in the lead. Second place right now is Pueblo South. Third is Mountain View. And 4 getting into the water will be Durango. And a great get in off of that. A 53-66 split lead for Coronado in lane 5. And an absolutely great turn and pulled a full body's length out of the rest of the field. Strong swim coming out of lane 6 from Durango. Try and get in as the final swimmer is going to take to the pool for Coronado at 1:19.58. Durango at 1:20.73 in second. Freestyle the final line here. Coronado's going to try and take a great time and does. It'll be Coronado first, Durango second, barring any miscues in this final push. To the wall, Coronado will take this race at 1:42.25. Durango at 1:44.17. Third goes to Discovery Canyon at 1:45.25. It was a great swim for Coronado there. Besting their preliminary time by just about 2 seconds. So with those swimmers done, we'll move to Heat A in the finals now. And Heat A in lane 2 will feature Broomfield, who had a preliminary time of 1:42.66. Lane 3 will be Thompson Valley, who had a preliminary time of 1:40.89. Lane 4 is Montrose, who had a preliminary time of 1:40.56. Lane 5 is Air Academy, 1:38.31, best time coming in. Lane 6 is Cheyenne Mountain, and they qualify with a time of 1:38.89. Lane 7 is Evelyn at 1:40.89. Lane 8 is Silver Creek at 141.41. And lane 9 is Longmont at 143.70 as the swimmers will take the long way around for this final lap. And get greeted by the crowd. This is going to be an incredible race here. Air Academy and Cheyenne Mountain's preliminary time a half second off of one another. And then you've got Thompson Valley in 3, Montrose in 4, DeEvelyn in 5, all within a third of a second of one another. And Silver Creek is only a third of a second behind that bunch. So you have a great group coming in for the finals Heat A here. And I'll try and get onto the podium. Right now, the time to beat is 142.25 that Coronado bested. Durango at 144.17. So swimmers are set to take to the pool for the finals here in the 200 medley relay. Our next event will be the 200-yard freestyle. The swimmers will get in for their first go-around. If I remember correctly, yesterday Air Academy got an early lead in their finals that they never relinquished. So obviously important to be strong here in this first one as the swimmers are off. Good push off. Neck and neck. Maybe the best push came out of lane 3 from Thompson Valley. Thompson Valley's first to the wall, followed closely by Air Academy and Montrose. Swimmers to the wall, and the split is 24.03 for first place from Thompson Valley. Air Academy at 24.49. To the wall first on this next go-around up in lane 5. A great push for Air Academy. They've taken the lead, although by a slim margin. It is a 3-team race right now, and a great turn up in lane 9 for Green Mountain. And Green Mountain is first into the pool at 50.22. All the way up top, Green Mountain took that, but a great get in for lane 4 in Montrose. And Air Academy's coming on strong, but Green Mountain will be first to the wall on this third swimmer's lap to come through. Air Academy with a great turn has taken a slight lead here as they'll bring their final swimmer into the pool. And that final swimmer is in at 1:14.52, 1:15.83 for Green Mountain is second place. This will be the final push here in the 200-meter medley relay for the medal. Coming pushing hard is Air Academy. Air Academy out a half body length on the rest of the field. Getting pushed hard up in lane 6 by Cheyenne Mountain, but first place will go to Air Academy. Second place will go to Cheyenne Mountain. Third will go to Montrose. Air Academy's time 1:36.19. That qualifies them for consideration All-American as they eclipse the 1:36.66 mark. Air Academy 1:36.19 in first place. Second place will go to Cheyenne Mountain at 1:37.09. Third place goes to Montrose at 1:37.37. Fourth place goes to Thompson Valley at 1:38.94. And fifth place will go in lane 7 to DeEvelyn at 1:39.08. What a great swim there by Air Academy, who at the first turn was in fifth place, at the second turn was in third, and was in first place heading into the final turn and held on for the win here at the Class 4A State Swimming and Diving Championships.
Results from this last event will be available momentarily. Swimmers in the finals, please stay close to the award stand.
What a great swim for Air Academy there. They'll take first, second, third, fourth, fifth. We've announced sixth place goes to Green Mountain, who had a nice swim at 139.79. Seventh place to Silver Creek, 141.16.
In 16th place, Greeley Central.
Greeley Central will qualify as 16. Glenwood Springs at 15. Pueblo South 14. Mountain View took 13th. Green Mountain in 12th. Discovery Canyon in 11th. Durango in 10th. Coronado in 9th. The 8th place will go to Broomfield. And we'll have the presentation on the podium now of the rest of the medals. Broomfield will take 8th place. 7th place will go to Silver Creek. 6th place will go to Longmont. 5th place will go to DeEvelyn. 4th place goes to Thompson Valley. 3rd place to Montrose. 2nd place to Cheyenne Mountain. And your state champions in the 200-yard medley relay will be the Air Academy Cadets with a time of 1 minute 36.19 seconds.
In 7th place is Silver Creek High School.
Each individual will be awarded their medals for their hard work here today.
In 6th place, Longmont High School with a finishing time of 1:39.79. In 5th place, with a time of 1:39.08, DeEvelyn High School. In 4th place, with a time of 1:38.94, Thompson Valley High School. In 3rd place, with a time of 1:37.37, Montrose High School. In 2nd place, with a time of 1:37.09, Cheyenne Mountain.
As they're set to introduce the state champions now here at the VMAC in Thornton in the 200-yard medley relay. Air Academy, 9/10 of a second better than the rest of the field, will take to the top of the podium for their great swim. Good way to kick off our state championship.
Dearden, Schollenbarger, Davis, and Lloyd. Those are your 4 champions. Let's give them a hand, folks. There's your 4A state champions. Excellent job, gentlemen.
And our next event here at the 2012 CHSAA 4A Boys Swim and Dive State Championships will be the men's 200-yard freestyle. In Heat B of our finals here, we'll kick things off with Dustin Wall from Cheyenne Mountain. His preliminary time, 1:51.61. Lane 3, Jesse Rubenstein from Durango, is prelim time, 1:51.08. Lane 4, Jack Dagermon from Air Academy. His prelim time 1:50.68. Jack Cassidy from Glenwood Springs in lane 5. His prelim time 1:50.61. Derek Sloan from Montrose in 6. His prelim time 1:50.65. Clay Zentmeyer from Montrose in 7. His prelim time 1:50.78. Lane 8, Toby Malarkey from Devlin. His prelim time 1:51.30. And lane 9, Brian Russmanoth from Coronado 1:52.16. Just take a look at the middle lanes here. 4, 5, 6, and 7 are separated by 17/100ths of a second. It's going to be one whale of a finish, you would imagine, here in this prelim. And after a 20-minute delay, we're finally ready for the 200 freestyle finals Heat B. Not 100% sure the reason for the delay. It had something to do with a manufacturer's logo on a piece of swimwear. All I know is we're going to get to see swimming again. That's exciting. And the men's 200-yard freestyle, we'll see Dustin Wall in lane 2, Jesse Rubenstein in lane 3, Jack Dangerman in lane 4, Jack Cassidy in lane 5, Derek Sloan in lane 6, Clay Zentmeyer in lane 7, Toby Malarkey in lane 8, and Brian Russmaneth in lane 9. The middle 4 lanes are separated by 17 one-hundredths of a second. Dangerman, Cassidy, Sloan, and Zentmeyer. We're going to see some very good swimming here, and then we get to see Stanford-bound Jeff Garnier in the finals. And the swimmers take to the pool, and we're underway here in the final Heat B. First to the wall in this first go-around is Jack Dangerman from Air Academy. Freshman. Going to take to the wall first. He will be there at 24:68, 25:24 is the second place time. That is Jack Cassidy from Glenwood Springs. Second turn, the lead maintains for Jack Dangerman from Air Academy. But he has been caught by Cassidy and is now being caught in lane 3 by Jesse Rubenstein. The lead is still with Dangerman at 52:48, but he only holds a quarter of a second lead on the rest of the field. Turning kick on the final, and the lead goes to Jack Cassidy in lane 5. Or not on the final here, rather, but on the next turn. Jack Cassidy, and up in lane 9, Brian Rosmaneth has nearly caught in pace. Cassidy will have the lead at 1:20.73. Second place in lane 3 goes to Rubenstein at 1:21.52. And a great turning kick by Jack Cassidy from Glenwood Springs as he comes for this final push to the wall. Cassidy's got the lead. And a sizable lead at that. The battle will be for second place currently. It's with Jesse Rubenstein in lane 3. Jack Cassidy in lane 5 from Glenwood Springs will take this with a time of 1:48.59. Second place up in lane 9 to Brian Rossmaneth at 1:50.30. Third place in lane 3 goes to Jesse Rubenstein at 1:50.56. Great race there, especially by the outer lanes. As now the individuals for the final Heat B, or Heat A rather, will be introduced as they'll take the long walk around the pool. The top 8 from yesterday's preliminaries are as follows. In lane 2, Brennan Mays, the sophomore from Air Academy. His preliminary time of 1:49.24. Jordan Butler will be in lane 3. The junior from Conifer posted a preliminary time of 1:47.31. Gus Graber from 4. He posted a preliminary time of 1:44.19. Jeff Garnier in lane 5. The senior from DeEvelyn posted a preliminary time of 1:37.67. Martin Wallace from Broomfield, the junior, will be in lane 6. His preliminary time 1:43.77. Tony Huff, the senior from Longmont, will be in lane 7. His preliminary time, 1:45.51. Kosha Callahan from Montrose will be in lane 8. His preliminary time, 1:48.41. And Grant Knorr from Cheyenne Mountain will be in lane 9. The sophomore's preliminary time, 1:50.15. Consideration All-American is 1:42.37. Auto All-American, 1:40.74. So Jeff Garnier has hit that. And he missed the state record yesterday by a quarter of a second. He set a new 4A state record yesterday with that time of 1:37.67. He is looking to beat the time of 1:37.42 He was not happy when he did not break that state record in the preliminaries yesterday, so you know he's going to come out motivated here today as the teams take to the blocks for the men's 200-yard freestyle finals. And in the pool they go. And Garnier's first up and holds a lead, being pushed by his teammate Josh Graber and Martin Walls from Broomfield in lane 6. But Garnier's the first turn. And Jeff Garnier will hit the line for his first turn at 22.61. Followed closely 23.47 by the swimmer from Broomfield, Martin Wallace. Jeff Garnier will have about a full body's length lead on the rest of the field at the second turn here in the 200-yard freestyle finals. At the halfway point, he will turn at 47.10. So he maintains this pace. He is on pace for 134.2, which would be a new state record. Obviously, you don't maintain the exact pace that you have the first time through, but he is on pace to possibly set a new state record here today. Actually, I believe there was a different state record set yesterday, but that may have been in a different event. Jeff Garnier has put a 2-body-length lead on the rest of the field. The battle right now is for second place as Garnier turns at 1:12.08. Second place will go in lane 6 to the swimmer from Broomfield and Martin Wallace at 1:15.69. But this is all about Jeff Garnier and his finish. Can he break the state record? The time, 1:37.42. He's outpowering in front, and he may be on pace to do just that. Jeff Garnier to the line. He will go, and he will touch the line. 1:37.18. He got it. Broke the previous state record by 14 or by 24 100ths of a second. Second place will go to Martin Wallace from Broomfield at 1:42.19. Third place will go to Tony Up from Longmont at 1:43.40. Jeff Garnier got it, unofficially of course, at 1:37.18. Great swim here, and actually this is going to be an interesting case here because 8th place and 7th place both had times worse than that of Jack Cassidy from Glenwood Springs in the consolation finals. So Jack Cassidy put together a great swim in the consolation, but as expected, this final in the 200-yard freestyle was all about the senior from Devlin, Jeff Garnier.
Here are the results of Event 2, men's 200-yard freestyle. From the consolation finals in 16th place, from Montrose, Derek Sloan.
Derek Sloan comes in 16th. Jack Dangerman comes in 15th.
In 14th place, from Cheyenne Mountain,
Dustin Wall will come in 14th. Kobe Malarkey will be in 13th. Clay Zempmeyer will be in 12th. Jesse Rubenstein in 11th. Brian Rossmaneth in 10th. And Jack Cassidy will be in 9th, even though his time in the finals would have placed him in 7th place had he been in that final heat. He swam one heck of a race in that consolation finals. 8th place here as they will introduce the individuals and give them their medals. Brennan Mays from Air Academy will come in 8th with a time of 1:49.12. In 7th place will come Grant Knorr with a time of 1:48.75. In 6th place will come Kostya Callahan from Montrose with a time of 1:48.10. In 5th place will come Jordan Butler from Conifer with a time of 1:47.20. In 4th place, and this was a great battle behind Jeff Garnier, the 4th place will go to Jonas Graber from De Evelyn with a time of 1:44.78. Tony Huff will come in 3rd place with a time of 1:43.40. 2nd place will go to Martin Wallace from Broomfield at 1:42.19. But your state champion here at the CHSAA State Championships will be Jeff Garnier with a All-American and new state record time holder, Jeff Garnier, with a time of 1:37.18. And we may see him do that same thing in a later event here today.
An automatic All-American time and a new 4A state record and a new all-time Colorado State swim record. Let's hear it for Diablo's Jeff Garnier.
Jeff Garnier will go to the podium and take his place in the Colorado history books now. Second event of the day, we've already seen history. How about that? And our next event here in the CHSAA State Championships will be the men's 200-yard individual medley, and our Heat B final will be Kyle Allison in lane 2 from Coronado, Andrew Scott from Windsor in lane 3, Danny Nostriani from Mullen in lane 4, Chase List from Silver Creek in lane 5, Jake Sparborough from De Evelyn in lane 6, Eric Hell from Cheyenne Mountain in lane 7, Daniel Graber from De Evelyn in lane 8, and Jacob Vonderlip from Thompson Valley in lane 9. Great battle between Liss and Sparborough, as those two were separated by 0.7 of a second yesterday in the preliminaries. Liss's best time in this pool, 2:02.24. And the swimmers take to the pool for our consolation finals. Good get in from the swimmer from De Evelyn in Jake Sparborough, and he'll be first to the wall. But a great turn by Chase Liss may have overtaken him. And we'll see at this first split. Looks like Sparborough's now come on strong. He'll turn and he'll take it 25.34, and Liss right behind him at 25.40. Backstroke on the go around, second through. And Liss will make the turn in first. Liss is actually very strong, and being behind 6/100ths of a second, he may have a full second lead on the second place competitor here as he'll turn at 55.02. 56.13 is the second place. But he doesn't get a very good turn, a great turn in lane 3 by Andrew Scott from Windsor. And it looks like he may have overtaken the lead. Right in third place is Sparborough from De Evelyn, and alongside him Eric Hale from Cheyenne Mountain in fourth. But the best turn comes from Andrew Scott for Windsor on this third leg of the 200 individual medley, and the swimmer in lane 3 is going to take the lead as we come to the final leg of this race. He'll turn at 1:31.20, 1:32.52 is the second place from Chase Liss. Freestyle coming forward is Andrew Scott, very strong, a full body length lead on the rest of the field. Scott will turn and he'll take the hit and push long, and a great push by Danny Nostriani from Mullen. He has overtaken second place. He was in sixth place when he came into this final event, and he's pushing hard, but the win will go to Andrew Scott at 2 minutes flat, .48. Second place will go to Nostriani at 2:01.19, and third place will go to Sparborough at 2:02.34 from De Evelyn. Dropping all the way back to fourth place, Chase Liss at 2:03.16. But Andrew Scott from Windsor will take the 9th place medal here today. The junior bested his preliminary time by 4.4 seconds. We may see another situation like what we saw in the 200-yard freestyle, where the 9th place time could have placed in the top 6 of the final. And now the swimmers will take a round for the finals here at the CHSAA Boys Swimming and Diving Class 4A State Championships. Kevin Olson from DeEvelyn will be in lane 2 in this individual medley. The sophomore posted a preliminary time of 2:01.04. Ben Holland from Conifer will be in lane 3. The junior posted a preliminary time of 1:59.77. Justin Dearden from Air Academy will be in lane 4. The senior's preliminary time 1:59.32. Michael Barnowski from Mountain View posted a preliminary time 1:56.63. He's still a second and a half off the consideration All-American, but the way he swam yesterday, he's strong enough to do that. Lewis Geist from Mullen will be in lane 6. The senior posted a 1:57.53. Connor Dwyer from Longmont will be in lane 7. The senior's preliminary 1:59.73. Max Bryant from Glenwood Springs will be in lane 8. The sophomore posted a prelim time of 2 minutes, 0.44 seconds. And Tyler Liss from Silver Creek, the freshman, gets into the finals, posting a prelim time of 2:01.62. Swimmers will take to the board and set for the finals here in the 200 IM. And the swimmers will take to the pool, and a great in by the swimmer from Montrose, as well as the one in lane 7, Connor Dwyer from Longmont. And Dwyer from Longmont will hit the board first on the far end and get a nice turn. He'll have the lead at this first turn. It's a close heat for second place. Dwyer will turn at 23.75. Second place up in lane 9 goes to Tyler Liss from Silver Creek at 24.81. Backstroke round, this is where the difference was made for Andrew Scott from Windsor. Lead maintained by Connor Dwyer from Longmont, but his turn, he got off line a little bit. Rest of the field catching him here, especially in lane 4 and 5, Dearden and Barnowski. Still in the lead, 52.98 for Dwyer. They head to the third leg of the IM. Holds an almost full second lead on the rest of the field. Michael Barnowski from Montrose in second. Dwyer makes the turn and gets a great turn and a nice push out. The battle right now is for second between Michael Barnowski from Montrose in lane 5 and Justin Dearden from Air Academy in lane 4. 1:24.42 the time at the turn for Connor Dwyer from Longmont, and he's got the lead on the freestyle final finish. Great turn by Michael Barnowski. He's going to have to close strong if he's going to catch Connor Dwyer. Dwyer's got him by a body and a half. Dwyer will push and come to the wall. Dwyer will hit the wall at 1:52.92. He is automatic All-American. Connor Dwyer posted a preliminary time of 1:59.73 and bested that by almost 7 seconds. Second place goes in lane 5 to Michael Barnowski, who is just shy of the Conso All-American, I believe, at 1:55.41. He missed it by 0.4 of a second. Third place will go in lane 4 to Justin Dearden from Air Academy at 1:56.37. What a swim by Connor Dwyer, the senior from Longmont. His preliminary time 1:59.73. His final time 1:52.92. Not just Conso, he's auto All-American. Second race in a row we've seen auto All-American.
While we're waiting for the results, I hope to be reading you team scores as we progress through today's events. So we'll wait for those things to come up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please focus your attention on the award stand across the pool. We're now going to present the 200 individual medley.
Tyler List from Silver Creek made a nice swim as well.
Assistant Commissioner for Colorado High School Activities Association.
As he in lane 9 put out a time of 1:59.08. And Andrew Scott's time, who from Windsor, who ran the Conso finals in 2 flat 48, would have finished in 8th place in this race. So your final placers in 16th place, Jacob Underlip. In 15th, Daniel Graber. In 14th, Kyle Allison. In 13th, Eric Hale. In 12th, Chase Liss. In 11th, Jake Scarborough. In 10th, Danny Notriani. In 9th, Andrew Scott from Windsor. 8th place will go to Kevin Olson from DeEvelyn. 7th place will go to Max Bryant from Glenwood Springs. 6th place will go to Tyler Liss from Silver Creek. In 5th place, Ben Holland from Conifer. In 4th place, Lewis Geist from Mullen. In 3rd place, Justin Dearden from Air Academy. In 2nd place, Michael Barnowski from Montrose. And in 1st place, set to receive his award from Longmont High School, an automatic All-American, Connor Dwyer, put up a time of 1:52.92. That's event number 3 here in these events. Dwyer just must have had a little bit of an off day yesterday if he can best it by 7 today. Heck of a time for the senior to swim the race of his life in his final meet in a Colorado high school pool. They just ran the team scores through 3 events here in the 2012 CHSAA 4A Boys Swimming and Diving State Championships. And your top 3 teams, Montrose in 3rd place with 68 points, Air Academy in 2nd with 69 points, and Evelyn head and shoulders above the rest right now, 86 points for them in 1st place. We hit the 50-yard freestyle, and our consolation Heat B will feature Ryan Kurtz from Windsor in lane 2, Large Knudsen from Montrose in lane 3, Cody Hoyes from Silver Creek in lane 4, Chris Wickwire from Mullen in lane 5, Noah Dwyan from Thompson Valley in lane 6, David Keller from Discovery Canyon in lane 7, Chris Kerr from Broomfield in lane 8, and Alex Schleisman from Gunnison in lane 9. Swimmer to watch is Wickwire from Mullen, 22:31, his time yesterday. And the swimmers will take to the board and try to put together a great swim here in their final one. 2 seniors in the middle, Wickwire and Dwyan, hoping to finish up strong. At the turn, the lead will go to Wickwire. Dwyan right behind him, but a good push off the turn by Cody Hoyes. To the wall, and the victory will go in lane 5 with a 22:09 to Chris Wickwire. 2nd place in lane 6, Noah Dwyan will have 22:43, and 3rd place in lane 7, 22:61. That will go to David Keller.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen,
And now we will meet our individuals that are going to be competing in this final. Heat A in lane 2 from EPHS, Forrest Beasley. Prelim time of 22:11. Danny Kay from Coronado will be in lane 3. The junior posted a prelim time of 22:04. Mitch Kilgore from Conifer will be in lane 4. The junior prelim time of 21:88. Jonathan Littles from Cheyenne Mountain in lane 5. The seniors prelim 21:72. Luke Robert from Discovery Canyon will be in lane 6. His prelim time 21:85. Steve Peak from Coronado will be in lane 7. The seniors prelim time 22:03. Eric Albers from Coronado, the junior, will be in lane 8, 22:05 his prelim time. Hunter Dorr from Air Academy will be in lane 9. The freshman's prelim time 22:21. Middle part of this pool going to be very competitive once again. Kilgore, Littles, and Robert in 4, 5, and 6. Preliminary separation between them of 16/100ths of a second. And the swimmers will take to their blocks for the finals of the 50 freestyle. Diving coming up next. And the swimmers in the pool, and the best in came out of lane 2 by Forrest Beasley from EPHS. At the turn, Beasley along with the swimmer in lane 6, Luke Robert, with the lead. But neck and neck between these two as they come back to the wall. Great push in lane 5 by Jonathan Littles, and Jonathan Littles will take the state championship, 21:52 his time. 2nd place will go in lane 6 to Luke Robert, 21:78. 3rd place will go in lane 2 to Forrest Beasley, who got the great in. The sophomore will finish in 3rd.
Again, all divers, if you would please check in with the clerk of course. She's located immediately next to the scores table.
So as they'll set to introduce our final 16 here at the CHSAA 4A Boys Swimming and Diving State Championships in the men's 50-yard freestyle. In 16th place, junior Ryan Kurtz from Windsor. In 15th place, Alex Schleisman from Gunnison. In 14th place, Lars Knudsen from Montrose. In 13th place, Chris Kerr from Broomfield. In 12th place, Cody Hoyes from Silver Creek. In 11th place, David Keller from Discovery Canyon. In 10th place, Noah Dwyan from Thompson Valley. And in 9th place, Chris Wickwire from Mullen. Wickwire's time would have placed him in 8th, third race in a row that we've had that consolation champion put together a pretty solid race here in this one. 8th place will go Hunter Dorr at 22:08, the freshman from Air Academy. 7th place will go to Eric Albers, the junior from Coronado, with a final time of 22:07. Steve Peak, also from Coronado, the senior, will finish 6th at 22:06. 5th place from Conifer, junior Mitch Kilgore, placing a time of 21:98. In 4th place, Danny Kay from Coronado, the junior's final time 21:80. In 3rd place, Forrest Beasley, the sophomore from EPHS, will finish with a time of 21:79, had the lead at the turn and could not close out. Luke Robert from Discovery Canyon, the junior, finishes 2nd at 21:78, and the state champion is senior Jonathan Littles from Cheyenne Mountain at 21:52.
In 7th place from Coronado, Eric Albers. In 6th place from Coronado, Steve Peak. In 5th place from Conifer, Mitch Kilgore. In 4th place from Coronado, Danny Kane. In 3rd place from Estes Park, Forrest Beasley. In 2nd place, Luke Robert. And the 2012 4A state champion with a time of 21:52 from Cheyenne Mountain. Let's hear it for Jonathan Little.
We now set for the diving finals here at the VMAC in Thornton at the 4A Boys Swimming and Diving State Championships earlier today. They had 23 divers narrowed down to 16. As we come into these finals, this is Cody Engstrom's championship to lose. He's posted a cumulative score of 313.90. He is a full 25.6 points better than the swimmer directly behind him, so he is going to have to botch all 3 of his dives in this final for anybody to have a chance to catch him. And we will see 16 divers put together 3 dives here in this final. And our first diver here in these finals will be Will Casey from Estes Park. Alex Hale from Northridge, followed by Sage D'Ambrosia from Thompson Valley. Luke Hansen from Air Academy. David Hoffer from Mullen. Justin Hartzog from Thompson Valley. Cody Engstrom from Broomfield. Alex Hoffer-Anike from Windsor. Ryan Ormsby from Montrose. Chris Miller from Mountain View. Clark Robinson from Cheyenne Mountain. Kyle Pape from Thompson Valley. Drew Herder from Montrose. Tanner Williams from Thompson Valley. Benjamin Morris from Pueblo South. And Mason McCurra from Cheyenne Mountain will be the final 16 here in the diving finals. You get an opportunity just to warm up here at the VMAC in Thornton. And we're set for the diving finals. Our first diver to take the board here for his first of 3 dives is Will Casey from Estes Park. Will Casey posted a score to this point of 231.15. Good for 15th place.
From Northridge, Alex Hale. From Thompson Valley, Sage D'Ambrosia. From Air Academy, Luke Hansen. From Mullen, David Hoffer. From Thompson Valley, Justin Hartzog. Cody Engstrom. From Windsor, Alex Hoffner. From Montrose, Ryan Ormsby. From Mountain View, Chris Miller. From Cheyenne Mountain, Clark Robinson. From Thompson Valley, Kyle Pape. From Montrose, Drew Herder. From Thompson Valley, Tanner Williams. From Pueblo South, Benjamin Morris. And running out the field from Cheyenne Mountain, Mason McCura.
All the finalists introduced, and Will Casey will take in.
Alex Hale. I'm sorry. Will Casey.
There we go.
308, 301A. First side, straight. 1.8. Alex Hale on net.
And Casey. Will take his first dive.
Score, 20.70.
Putting together a 20.70.
5331D. Reverse. 1.5.
Now takes him to a score of 251.85. Alex Hale from Northridge is our next diver. He comes in with a score of 234.55. And the swim in, dive in for Alex Hale, who came in 12th place. Puts out a score of 36.30. So that puts him in a score of 70.85. Came in 12th, probably will move up here. Our next diver for this finals will be Sage D'Ambrosio from Thompson Valley, coming in 7th place with a score of 248.80.
Next diver, Sage D'Ambrosio. 5231D. Back, 1.5 somersault, 1.5 twist, free, 2.1. Luke Hansen on deck.
D'Ambrosio puts a pretty impressive dive out there. High degree of difficulty on that as well. Score is 39.90, which takes him to a score of 288.70, I believe. Next diver is Luke Hansen from Air Academy. He comes in 14th place, 233.15. That dive scored 32.30. Which will take him to 265.45. Next diver is David Hoffer from Mullen, coming in 4th place at 277.80. Hoffer in 4th by less than 3 points. And did not land that one. Is given no score on that, so he'll stay at 277.80. That'll bring our second place diver to the board, Justin Hartzog from Thompson Valley, coming in at 288.30.
One somersault, 1.5 twists, 3, 2.3, not negative, Cody Engstrom.
He'll be followed by our leader. And Justin Hartzog will complete his drive. .34.5 for Justin Hartzog will take him to a score of 322.80. Cody Engstrom, our leader, will now come in with a lead of 313.90. Engstrom will put together a great dive, and our next one will be a 49.2 for Engstrom. Takes him to a 362.1. Alex Hoffner from Windsor now in. He comes in sixth at 251.10. Hoffner here in the diving finals at the VMAC in Thornton. Scores a 20.4, which will take him to 271.5. Ryan Ormsby from Montrose now to the board. He comes in 11th place with a score of 235.40. Together a pretty nice dive right there. Scoring a 29.4, which will take him up to a 284.8. Chris Miller from Mountain View is next. He comes in 5th place at 256.40. And his score comes in at 40.25, which is the second best score we've seen in the finals. Our next diver is Clark Robinson from Mountain View. Robinson comes in 8th place, 240.70. And scores a 25.5. Our next is Kyle Pape from Thompson Valley. He comes in 9th place at 239.20. Pape. Together a pretty nice dive right there. Looking to improve his position. Score 37.40. 37.40 will take him up to a 273.60. Drew Herder from Montrose is next onto the board. He comes in 10th place. They score of 236.50. Herder scores 38.50. To take him to a 275 even. Tanner Williams from Thompson Valley now comes in third place. Already saw the second place diver put up a 34.5 and the first place diver a 49.2. So Tanner Williams has got to put together a pretty impressive dive here. Got off line and will tally 55.2. He dropped that one right there to take him up to 335.70. Moved him into second place now as Benjamin Morris from Pueblo South will take to the board. Morris comes in 13th place with a score of 233.90. Scoring a 31.35. Which will take him up to a 268.25. Mason McCurra is our final one. He is from Cheyenne Mountain. Comes in 16th with the 220. Mason McCurra finishes our first go-through with a 33.25.
Beginning our 10th round of diving, Will Casey, 103B.
McCurra now at 260.10. So we go back to Will Casey, who has a score right now of 251.85. Casey came into the finals ranked 15th.
Score 30.60.
30.60 is Will Casey's score there, as Alex Hale from Northridge will next take to the board.
2.2. Sage D'Ambrosio.
Hale comes in with a 270.85. Looks like he had to bail out on that one.
Score 23.
Tallies at 23.10 to take him up to 293.95. Sage D'Ambrosio from Thompson Valley next to the board came into the finals ranked 7th now as a score of 288.70. Good for 4th right now. High degree of difficulty on that one and could not connect on that. We saw that kill David Hoffner, who was in 4th place from Mullen on his first one. Get a 17.00 for D'Ambrosio to take him up to 305.70. Luke Hansen from Air Academy now to the board, 265.45 right now for him. Scoring a 29.70 on that jump. That'll bring David Hoffer to the board now. Still at 277.80 where he came into the finals. Of a 0 point his first go around.
2.2 on deck, Justin Hartzell.
Nailed that one after missing his first one. High degree of difficulty on that one as well.
Score 30.80. One somersault, 2.5 twists, free, 2.7.
Hoffner scores a 30.80. And Hartzog comes in at 322.80. .5 on Hartzog's dive. Came in second place. Now at 363.30 in first, but Engstrom, who came in, it comes in at 362.10. Engstrom's dive scored a 48.40, so he stays in first. .410.50 Engstrom's score. Now as Alex Hoffner will step in. A 271.50. The official is going to ask to talk to the scorer here in the finals.
Reflash. Score for that last stop, 48.40.
Alex Hoffner will now, after scoring a 20.4 last dive, step to the board with a 271.50. Tallies a score of 39.10, which takes him to a 310.60. Ryan Ormsby from Montrose now to the board. They 264.80. Scores a 32.30 to go to 297.10 now. Chris Miller from Mountain View now to the board. A 296.65 came into the finals in fifth. Scores a 27.50 to take him up to 324.15. Clark Robinson from Cheyenne Mountain will now step to the board with a 266.20. And puts up a 31.90 to move to 298.10 on his score. Cal Pape from Thompson Valley now to the board. He's 273.60 or 276.60, pardon me, is his score coming in. Pape given a 32.40 to take him up to 309 even. Drew Herter from Montrose now to the board, coming in 275 even in 9th place. He scores a 39.0 to take him up to 314 even. Put himself right in contention in the top 5 with that dive right there. Tanner Williams from Thompson Valley comes in now. 335.70. In 3rd place coming in with that dive. Scores a 41.40. Go to 377.10. Benjamin Morris from Pueblo South will now step to the board. 268.25. 265.25. He will score a 20.80 to take him up to 286.05. Final dive of round 2. Mason McCurra from Cheyenne Mountain comes in with a 260.10. McCurra scores a 35.20 to take himself to 295.30. Will Casey will take to the board for his final dive of the finals. Casey. A 282.45. Scores a 24 to finish with a 306.45. Alex Hale from Northridge now to the board. He comes in with a 293.95. Hale. Will finish after that dive, scoring 21-25 with a final tally of 3:15.20. That'll bring our 8th place diver, Sage D'Ambrosia, to the board. 3:05.70 for him after scoring a 39.9 his first time, just a 17 his last time. Puts together a beautiful dive. Scored a 43.20, the third highest score we've seen today, to take him to 3:48.90. That'll bring Luke Hansen from Air Academy to the board for his final dive. Hansen began this with a 2:95.15. Add the 43.40. He'll finish with a 3:38.55. That'll bring our 5th place diver to the board for his final dive. That is David Hoffer from Mullen. In spite of a 0-point dive, he is still sitting in 5th place. A 3:18.60. Will that be enough to push him into the top 3? Scores a 40.25 to finish at 3:48.85. Our 3rd place diver will now step in, Justin Hartzog from Thompson Valley. 3rd place diver has a score of 3:63.30. Hartzog's final dive scores a 28.35, so he'll finish at 391.65. And we now have our 1st place diver on the board, Cody Engstrom. He would have to 0, and the 2nd place diver would have to nail his to be caught here. Engstrom, he's going to nail his, not bomb his. That's your champion right there, folks. Scores a 52.50 to score a 464.00. Next diver is Alex Hoffner from Windsor, coming in 6th at 3:10.60. Hoffner's dive scored a 29.25. He'll finish 3:39.85. That'll bring Ryan Ormsby with a 2:97.10 to the board. Ormsby's final dive scored a 30 flat. He'll finish at 3:27.10. Next diver to the board is Chris Miller from Mountain View. He's moved up to 4th place after coming into the finals in 5th. He'll have this final at a 3:24.15. His final dive scored a 34.20. That'll finish him at a 3:58.35. That'll bring Clark Robb into the finals ranked 8th at 298.10. He's got some work to do to keep it there. Was 9th. Coming into that dive. Scored a 29.70, so he'll finish at 3:27.80. That'll bring our 7th place diver, Kyle Pape, to the board for his final dive. He's got a 3:09 even. In 7th place coming into this final round. Pape. See his dive scored at 22.05. He'll finish at 3:31.05. It is going to be good enough for the top 8, I believe, as Drew Herter from Montrose comes in, although Herter at 3:14 changed the makeup right here. Herter's dive scored a 27.30. He'll finish at 3:41.30. Our 2nd place diver coming into this final dive is Tanner Williams, who's at the board, 3:77.10 to get 2nd place. He only needs a score of 13. You got more than a 13, I can tell you that. I don't know that much about diving, but I know that was more than a 13. That 55.2 first dive gave him first place. He'll score a 41.80 to finish 4:18.90 in 2nd place. Benjamin Morris will now step to the board, 286.05 for him. Morris's final dive scored a 34.10, so he'll end at 3:20.15, and our final diver of these diving finals will be Mason McCurra from Cheyenne Mountain, coming in at 295.30. Came into these finals in 15th place. He has to catch 3:06.45. I believe he did. A score of 33 even to finish at 3:28.30.
That concludes diving. Dive coaches, if you like your
Final dive for Mason McCurra catapulted him all the way up to 11th after coming into the finals 16th. So, starting from the back end, from the scores that we ran up here at the diving finals at the CHSAA 4A State Championships. Sixteenth place will be Will Casey from Estes Park with a final score of 3:06.45. 15th place will be Alex Hale from Northridge at 3:15.20. 14th place will be Benjamin Morris from Pueblo South at 3:20.15. 13th place will be Ryan Ormsby from Montrose at 3:27.10. 12th place will be Clark Robinson from Cheyenne Mountain at 3:27.80. 11th place will be Mason McCurra at 3:28.30. 10th place will be Kyle Pape from Thompson Valley at 3:31.05. 9th place goes to Luke Hansen from Air Academy at 3:38.55. 8th place goes to Alec Hoffner from Windsor at 3:39.85. 7th place goes to Drew Herder from Montrose at 3:41.30. 6th place goes to David Hoffer from Mullen at 3:48.85. 5th place goes to Sage D'Ambrosia from Thompson Valley at 3:48.90. 4th place goes to Chris Miller from Mountain View at 3:58.35. 3rd place, Justin Hartzog from Thompson Valley, 3:91.65. 2nd place, Tanner Williams from Thompson Valley at 4:18.90. And your state champion, Cody Engstrom from Broomfield at 4:64 even. That wraps up the diving. We've got an intermission here, and we will have more swimming from the Class 4A Boys Swim and Dive State Championships coming up. Back here at the VMAC in Thornton as we set for the second half of the swimming and diving finals. I'm Ben Bleike. You just saw on the webcast the introduction of your diving state champion, Cody Engstrom. And we set for the second half, but we want to run through the men's team ranking as of right now through event number 5. In 10th place is Mullen High School. 9th place is Silver Creek. 8th place is Longmont. 7th place is Broomfield. Coronado in 6th. 5th place with 84 points is Cheyenne Mountain. 4th place with 86 points is Devlin. 3rd place with 87 points is Montrose. Air Academy in 2nd with 89. And Thompson Valley in 1st with 92. They had great diving competition there as we set for our next event. Our next event is the, where are we, men's 100-yard butterfly. And we will have 2 heats here, 9 through 16, followed by 1 through 8. In this first heat, our consolation finals, we will see Daniel Liu from Discovery Academy in lane 2, Kostya Callahan from Montrose in lane 3, Devin Trujillo from Pueblo West in lane 4, Jack Thorne from Thompson Valley in lane 5, Chase List from Silver Creek in lane 6, Paul Rastrelli from Pueblo Central in lane 7, Austin Souther from Thompson Valley in lane 8, and Matt Holstein from Moffat County in lane 9. Thorne 54.20 in lane 5, the best time of the consolation swimmers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, right from the start, and start.
So swimmers take to their boards. And into the pool. Best in may have come in lane 2. And at the first turn, the lead is in lane 7 with Paul Rastrelli from Pueblo Central. But a great hard push in lane 5 from Jack Thorne, and he will have near the lead. 25-12 is the top tally in lane 7 for Paul Rastrelli. Austin Southard in lane 8 at 25-21, and 25-37 Jack Thorne in lane 5. They make the turn for their final push to the home stretch, and in the lead in lane 5 with a great turn is Jack Thorne. Thornton's edged out a head length above the rest of the field. He's being pushed in lane 6 by Chase Liss, who's going to get to the wall first. It's all timing, and the win goes in lane 5 at 54.04 to Jack Thorne. Second place goes to Liss at 54.41. Third place goes in lane 3 to Kuscha Callahan at 55.24. So our consolation finals are done. We now move to the finals, Heat A and the championship here in the men's 100-yard butterfly. We see a great field of swimmers taken to the pool for this one. Lane 2 will see senior Taylor Hand from Discovery Canyon with a preliminary time of 53.81. Lane 3 will see Drew Weibel from Silver Creek. The senior posted a preliminary time of 52.97. James Grant from Cheyenne Mountain will be in lane 4. The senior's preliminary time, 52.36. Devon Davis from Air Academy will be the swimmer to watch. The junior's prelim time, 51.26. Martin Wallace from Broomfield will be in lane 6. The junior's time, 51.75. Chris Wickwire from Mullen will be in lane 7. The senior's preliminary time, 52.97. David Hoffer from Mullen will be in lane 8. The sophomore's preliminary time, 53.69. And Jordan Butler from Conifer will be in lane 9. His prelim time, 54.17. Consideration All-American time is 50.85. So Davis is about 0.4 of a second off of that. Full second for Martin Wallace if they're going to get there. State record is 50.14 seconds set back in 2010.
James Grant. And lane 6 from Broomfield, Martin Wallace. And lane 7 from Mullen, Chris Wickwire. And lane 8 from Mullen, David Hoffer. And in lane 9 from Conifer, Jordan Butler. With the best qualifying time of 51.26. Give it up for Air Academy's Devin Davis.
Devin Davis will be the one to watch. Well, this is going to be a pretty close field here as there's some pretty quality times surrounding him in the middle of the pool. Swimmers will take to their blocks. And into the pool, and Davis gets the best in, as he did yesterday. And he'll have the lead at the first turn, followed closely in lane 6 by Martin Wallace. But a great turn by Davis, and he's going to have a pretty impressive time when he hits the wall, 22.86. 23.77 is the second place time. That goes to Wallace. Davis with a great swim out here, pushing deep. He'll make the turn and turn for his final home stretch. Davis with the big push. To the wall he'll come with the state championship. Davis to the wall, touches the wall at 49.79. That is a new Class 4A state record and automatic All-American. Second place will go to Martin Wallace from Broomfield. His time, 51.19. Devin Davis, we knew he had a good opportunity to do something special here, but he improved his prelim time by a second and a half to finish first. Martin Wallace goes second. Third goes to James Grant. And your final results here for the men's 100-yard butterfly. In 16th place, Devin Trujillo from Pueblo West. In 15th, Matt Holstein from Moffat County. In 14th place, Austin Southard from Thompson Valley. In 13th place, from Discovery Canyon, Daniel Liu. In 12th place, from Pueblo Central, Paul Rastrelli. In 11th place, from Montrose, Kostya Callahan. In 10th place, Chase Liss from Silver Creek. In 9th place, Jack Thorne from Thompson Valley. Thorne's time would have been good enough to put him in 8th if he made it into the finals. 8th place is Jordan Butler. 7th place is Taylor Hands. 6th place, David Hoffer. 5th place, Drew Weibel. 4th place, Chris Wickwire. 3rd place, James Grant. 2nd place, Martin Wallace. And 1st place with that new Colorado State record. And with an All-American time, your state champ is from Air Academy Junior, Devin Davis. 49.79 seconds. Normally 51.19 would be good enough to take it, but Martin Wallace just saw fellow junior Devin Davis put together something very special. And now it's time to move to event number 7 here at the Class 4A Boys Swimming and Diving State Championships. And our 7th event is the 100-yard freestyle. We'll see in this consolation final in lane 2, Derek Sloan from Montrose. In lane 3, Austin Bullock from Durango. In lane 4, Mitch Kilgore from Conifer. In lane 5, Eric Albers from Coronado. In lane 6, Jared Aragon from Pueblo South. In lane 7, Noah Dwyer from Thompson Valley. In lane 8, Hunter Dorr from Air Academy. And in lane 9, Jake Scarborough from DeEvelyn. Great middle part of this field. Best time, Eric Albers, 48.87. Mitch Kilgore, 48.97. And Jared Aragon, 48.91. 1/10 of a second separating the middle three in their prelim times. Swimmers to their boards and into the pool. They will go. Great in for Mitch Kilgore. And he'll hit the wall simultaneously with Eric Albers, but a great turn up in lane 6 by Jared Aragon. And Aragon will hit the wall first, 22.68, followed by Kilgore at 22.97. Gets a great turn, and it's lane 4 and lane 6 battling one another. Kilgore and Aragon hit the wall simultaneously. Aragon gets a great turn, but Kilgore with a hard push. Who's going to take the consolation in 9th place? Hard swim to the wall, and a great push in lane 7 by Noah Dwyan to the wall. First place will go to Jared Aragon at 48.30. second place. Well, it's a tie for first, 48-30 for Mitch Kilgore as well, 48-30 for both of them. And third place, 48-73, Noah Dwyan. So two swimmers hitting the same exact time.
Gentlemen, thank you. Please clear the pool. Let's recognize the finalists.
And now it's time to meet the finalists for the state championship in this event. As they'll make their way around the pool, Cody Hoyes from Silver Creek will be in lane 2. The juniors prelim time 48.61. Forrest Beasley from Estes Park will be in lane 3. The sophomores prelim time 47.98. Tony Huff from Longmont Senior, his lane 4 prelim time was 47.83. Jeff Garnier from DeEvelyn Senior prelim time in lane 5. He put together a 45.41, which is a 4A state record. I'll talk about that in a second. Jonathan Littles from Cheyenne Mountain will be in lane 6. The seniors prelim time 47.65. Luke Robert from Discovery Canyon will be in lane 7. The juniors prelim time 47.95. Danny Kay will be in lane 8. The juniors prelim time from Coronado 48.44. And Steve Peak from Coronado as well will be in lane 9. Seniors prelim 48.82. Yesterday, Jeff Garnier set a new 4A state record, 45.41, and a swimmer from Cherry Creek at the 5A state championship set a new state record at 44.43. So we'll see them going for that. Consideration All-American is 46.32 in this 100-yard freestyle final. Auto All-American is 45.65.
Let's hear it for Jeff Garnier.
Jeff Garnier will try and do what we saw Devin Davis do in the previous event. And that's set a new state record and become an automatic All-American. Devin Davis's win actually puts Air Academy in first right now at 109 points. Thompson Valley in second at 104. The swimmers go to the pool for this final event. Simultaneous hit of the wall between Garnier and Tony Huff from Longmont. Garnier is being pushed by the rest of the field. Is a whole lot closer than he was yesterday. Let's see if he can finish strong. He turns at 22 flat, 22.45 and 22.51 as well as 22.34. He's being pushed hard by the rest of the field as he'll turn and hit the wall first for this final push. Garnier will come hard to the pool. Garnier to the wall. He'll hit the wall 45.44, 3/100ths of a second off of his time yesterday, but that is good enough to be a state champion. And Auto All-American second place at 46.11 goes to Jonathan Littles. And third place goes to Tony Huff at 47.07. So the final tally here in the men's 100-yard freestyle finals. We'll see Derek Sloan from Montrose finish in 16th. Austin Bullock from Durango will finish in 15th. 14th will go to Hunter Dorr from Air Academy. 13th will go to Jake Sparborough from DeEvelyn. 12th will go to Eric Albers from Coronado. 11th will go to Noah Dwyan from Thompson Valley. Tie for 9th between Mitch Kilgore and Jared Aragon at 48.30. which was good enough to put them in 7th place in this finals. They swam a heck of a race pushing each other. 8th place in this one will be Steve Peak from Coronado. Danny Kay from Coronado will finish 7th. Cody Hoyes from Silver Creek will finish 6th. Luke Roberts from Discovery Canyon will finish 5th. Forrest Beasley from Estes Park 4th. Tony Huff from Longmont 3rd. Jonathan Littles from Cheyenne Mountain 2nd, and Jeff Garnier from DeEvelyn will be your state champion with a time of 26.44. Good enough, I would like to point out, to break the previous state record that he broke yesterday as well. But he missed his record that he set yesterday by 3/100ths of a second.
Championship medals. In 8th place from Coronado, Steve Peak. In 7th place, also from Coronado, Danny Kay. In 6th place, from Silver Creek, Cody Hoyles. In 5th place, from Discovery Canyon, Luke Robert. In 4th place, from Estes Park, Forrest Beasley. In 3rd place, from Longmont, Tony Hunt. In 2nd place, from Cheyenne Mountain, Jonathan Little. And your 2012 4A state champion with a time, actually with the automatic All-American time of 45.44. Let's hear it for Diablo's Jeff Garnier.
And our next event here at the CHSAA 4A Boys Swimming and Diving State Championship is the 500-yard freestyle. Our first heat is the consolation finals, and will feature the following swimmers. Jesse Rubenstein from Durango, the sophomore, will be in lane 2. Tori Haas from Thompson Valley, the sophomore, will be in lane 3. Jonathan Sheldon, the senior from Thompson Valley, will be in lane 4. Blake Logan from Broomfield, the sophomore, will be in lane 5. His prelim time 4:56.59. He missed being in the finals by 15/100ths of a second. Tyler Liss from Silver Creek will be in lane 6. His prelim time was 4:57.06. Jack Cassidy from Glenwood Springs will be in lane 7. The sophomore's prelim time 4:58.55. Lane 8 will be Toby Malarkey from DeEvelyn. His prelim time was 5:04.20, and Dustin Wall from Cheyenne Mountain's prelim time 5:04.90 puts him in lane 9. The swimmers take to the 7th or 8th event of the day. First turn, the lead is in lane 6 with Tyler Liss from Silver Creek. Yesterday we saw a wide variance of the ways to approach this event. Some were slow, some were fast. Split turn in lane 4. Jonathan Sheldon has taken the lead at 22:37. Actually, Tori Haas from Thompson Valley at 26:27. Dead heat between pretty much all of the swimmers. Liss gets a nice push. And makes the turn. Liss has the lead at 54.73 after a nice second lap. Team results right now after 7 events. Cheyenne Mountain has the lead, 117 points. Air Academy in second, 112. Thompson Valley in third, 110. Tied with DeEvelyn, who is also at 110. This is going to be a great finish between those 4 teams. And you look at this, that's why you're doing something like this. You've got Cheyenne Mountain and Thompson Valley with swimmers in this race that will help them with points, as the next split turn for Liss is 124.20. He is just 0.7 of a second up on third place, which currently right now is Jonathan Sheldon. Nice push by Blake Logan as well this go around. He is caught up with Liss. Liss will have the lead, 153.85. 154.38 is Sheldon. And third place is Blake Logan at 155.18. It's becoming a 3-swimmer race. Liss, the half-body lead on Logan, who has a half-body lead on Sheldon. Liss will hit the turn at 2:23.37. Logan at 2:24.29 and Sheldon at 2:25.36. The halfway point of the race right there. Liss starting to pull away. He's got a full body lead on Blake Logan. Tyler Liss, 4:57.06 his prelim time. Hits the wall at 2:52.74. A 2.5 second lead on the rest of the field. So we didn't get a very good turn, and catching back up with him is Blake Logan. Liss on this next split will hit the wall at 3:22.42. Second place is 3:24.56. Third is 3:25.92. Followed quickly by fourth. Toby Malarkey from DeEvelyn is in 3:26.16. Liss continues to pull away from the rest of the field, but he's got to keep pushing. Still got quite a bit of race left. Blake Logan has just been slow and steady. You know what his splits are going to be every single time. If Liss can keep up these massive splits, he's all right. 3:51.98 holds a 3-second lead on Logan, who's at 3:54.94. He's getting stronger as the race goes along, as freshman Tyler Liss from Silver Creek. It's a half-pool lead on the last-place swimmer in this. He is pushing big. He's going to hit his final lap, and the time Liss will hit the wall with is 4:21.30. Liss on pace to finish ninth, as he's got a 4-second lead on second-place swimmer Blake Logan. Liss pulling away for his final turn. He'll hit the wall and come back toward the wall with a good 3-body-length lead on the rest of the field. Liss pushing hard and coming on hard. Several other swimmers. Liss will win this at 4:50.89. Second place goes to Jonathan Sheldon from Thompson Valley at 4:53.98. Third goes to Blake Logan from Broomfield at 4:54.47. And fourth goes to Toby Malarkey from DeEvelyn at 4:56.26. Great strong finish by Sheldon. And it's now time to meet our finalists here in the 500 freestyle finals at the Class 4A state swimming event. In lane 2, the sophomore from Glenwood Springs, Max Bryant, put up a preliminary time of 4 minutes 55.65 seconds. Lane 3 will be Matt Sargent from Northridge. The sophomore put up a time of 4 minutes 53.82 seconds. Josh Graber will be in lane 4. The junior from DeEvelyn put up a time of 4:44.18. Best time coming in is in lane 5. Alex Nickel from Mountain View, the senior's prelim time at 4:41.48. Luce Geist from Mullen will be in lane 6. The senior's time on prelims was 4:42.82. Brennan Mays from Air Academy will be in lane 7. The sophomore's prelim time 4:53.47. Danny Notoriani from Mullen will be in lane 8. The sophomore's prelim time 4:54.41. And lane 9, Brian Rossmaneth from Coronado, the junior's prelim time 4:56.44.
Josh Graber. In lane 6 from Mullen, Lewis Geist. In lane 7 from Air Academy, Brennan Mays.
Nichols swam a very impressive race yesterday, if I remember correctly. He not only beat the field that he was against, but absolutely obliterated them yesterday. At this time of 4:41.48, if I remember correctly, he was almost 8 seconds up on the rest of the field at the end of that race. Would like to note that Jonathan Littles in the 100-yard freestyle also got consideration All-American time with his final of 4:46.11. Swimmers take to their boards and are in for the 4A 500-yard freestyle championship. First turn, the lead is in lane 5 with Alex Nickel from Mountain View. It's just so strong. He is about a full body length up on the rest of the field. His first split 23.86. Second place was 25.40. 1.6 second lead after one time through the pool. Nickel will continue with the push. The second place battle is being won right now by Lewis Geist from Mullen, who has pulled a full body's length ahead of Brennan Mays from Air Academy. 50.18 is the next time Alex Nickel puts on the split. Second place time was 52.89, so he's got a 2.7 second lead after 2 laps. He'll continue pushing hard and strong. And hit the wall on his next one at 1:17.27. Second place continues to be in lane 6, Lewis Geist at 1:21.31, but he is being nipped at the heels by Brennan Mays, who's at 1:22.93. Nickel will push back, and next line he hits 1:44.84. Halfway point. Nickel will come to the wall at the halfway point with a mark of 2:12.79. Second place at 2:18.97 continues to be Lewis Geist. If Alex Nickel can continue his pace, he is only a second shy of the state record, but he's got to continue that pace. Can he do it? He hits his next mark at 2:40.76. Geist in second place at 2:47.43. Third place goes now to lane 4, Josh Graber from DeEvelyn at 2:49.04. Starting to put together a strong swim. Those points again are going to be all so important as Cheyenne Mountain, DeEvelyn Air Academy, and Thompson Valley are tangling for a championship for the team right now. Next mark knocked by Nickel is 3:08.89. He's got an almost 8-second lead on the field. With 2 more to go as he comes back to the mark this time. Alex Nickel is on pace to lap an individual in the finals if he keeps this up. His next mark at 3:36.96. Second place is 3:45.11. He is 9 seconds up on the rest of the field. Didn't think he could get any more dominant than he was in the prelims, and he has. Nickel pushing hard for his final mark here. And he'll hit that final mark at 4:05.06. Auto All-American time is 4:35.94, so he's got to knock this last one out in 30 seconds. He hits the wall and turns for the final push to the wall. 4:23.45. The state record is 4:33.52. Can he get to the wall in that? He does. He just set a new state record at 4:31.92 and won the 4A state championship. Second place will go into the hands of Lewis Geist at 4:41.02. Third place will go to Josh Graber at 4:44.11. But Alex Nickel, the senior from Mountain View, just set a new state record, Class 4A state record, with a time of 4:31.92. The previous 4A state record was 4:33.52, set by PJ Wickwire last year. He is Auto All-American and gets a huge round of applause from the fans. What a race. He won the race by almost 10 full seconds. And your final tally reads as such here in the 4A 500-yard freestyle. In 16th place, Jesse Rubenstein. In 15th place, Dustin Wall. In 14th place, Tori Haas. In 13th place, Jack Cassidy. In 12th place, Toby Malarkey. In 11th place, Blake Logan. In 10th place, Jonathan Sheldon. And in 9th, Tyler Liss. Liss's time was good enough to place him 6th in the finals. That's how dominant he was in that Conso championship. 8th place, Brian Rossmaneth. 7th place, Matt Sargent. 6th, Max Bryant. 5th place, Danny Notariani. 4th place, Brennan Mays. 3rd place, Josh Graber. 2nd, Lewis Geist. And your automatic All-American with a new 4A state record, Alex Nickel, with a time of 4 minutes, 31.92 seconds.
Commissioner at CHSAA will be presenting the awards to the finalists. In 8th place from Colorado, Brian Rossman. In 7th place from Northridge, Matt Sargent. In sixth place from Glenwood Springs, Max Bryant. In fifth place from Mullen, Danny Notariani. In fourth place from Air Academy, Brennan Nays. In third place from D. Evelyn, Josh Straver. In second place from Mullen, Lewis Geist. And with an automatic All-American qualification time and brand new 4A state record of 4:31.92. Let's hear it for Mount View's Alex Nichols.
Nichols State Championship time of 4:31.92. Not only is a new state record, it is 10 seconds better than his preliminary time.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Announcing the team scores through event 8. Freestyle in 10th place with 78 points, Longmont. In 9th place with 86 points, Broomfield. In 8th place with 90 points, Silver Creek. In 7th place with 94 points, Montrose. In 6th place with 103 points, Mullen. In 5th place with 107 points, Coronado. In 4th place with 119 points, Cheyenne Mountain. In 3rd place with 120 points, Thompson Valley. In 2nd place with 127 points, Air Academy. And leading the pack after event 8 with 131 points,
Devlin just announced as they've overtaken the lead in this championship round for the team. 131, Air Academy at 127, Thompson Valley 120, and Cheyenne Mountain at 119. And our next event here today will be the 200-yard freestyle relay. Our second relay event of the day. We saw a consideration All-American time earlier today in the 200-yard medley relay, and now we will see what we get here in this one. Our consolation final, we'll see Windsor in lane 2. Prelim time 136.59. The Cyclones in lane 3. Their prelim time 135.57. Cheyenne Mountain in lane 4, prelim time of 134.17. Broomfield in lane 5, prelim time 132.90. Longmont in lane 6, prelim time of 133.31. Thompson Valley in lane 7, their prelim time of 134.99. Wheat Ridge in lane 8, their prelim time of 135.81. And Glenwood Springs in lane 9, their prelim time of 137.48. Broomfield, the team to watch, missed the final heat by a quarter of a second.
And rounding out the field, in lane 9, Glenwood Springs Demons. May we have it. Quiet for the start. Madam Starter.
So swimmers take to their board. And into the pool. And the besting goes to lane 6, Longmont. Longmont first to the wall, second to the wall is a dead heat between Cheyenne Mountain and Broomfield in lanes 4 and 5. And into the pool, the swimmers go for their second one. And in for the second, the lead continues at 21.86 with Longmont. Longmont with a great time on that first one, had a second and a half lead on the rest of the field. Second place is a battle continuing between Cheyenne Mountain and Broomfield. Longmont into the pool at 45-24. Broomfield and Cheyenne Mountain. Broomfield at 47, Cheyenne Mountain at 46-62. They're starting to catch up with Longmont in lane 6. Longmont's going to have to finish strong if they want to take 9th place. They'll go into the pool first at 109.35, 110.18, and 110.15 are the times for Cheyenne Mountain and Broomfield respectively. One turn and a final push toward the wall for Longmont to try and take 9th place here at the Swimming and Diving State Championships 200-yard freestyle relay. Longmont is going to hit the wall at 130.55. Second place at 132.37 goes to Broomfield. Third at 132.70 goes to Cheyenne Mountain. Bested their prelim time by almost 3 seconds, did Longmont. And we now head to the finals here in the 200-yard freestyle relay. Our top 8 relay teams for this event are in lane 2, Conifer. They put together a preliminary time of 1:31.32. Mullen will swim out of lane 3. Their preliminary time was 1:29.44. Air Academy will be in lane 4. Their prelim time, 1:28.80. Coronado in lane 5 at 1:27.37. They were only 8/100ths of a second off the 4A state record in the prelims last night. They'll be next to DeEvelyn in lane 6 at 1:27.73. Discovery Canyon in lane 7 at 1:29.13. Montrose in lane 8 at 1:30.17. And Estes Park in lane 9 at 1:32.65. DeEvelyn put together one whale of a race in this 200-yard freestyle relay coming from behind. They and Coronado separated by 36/100ths of a second. Air Academy put together a very good race as well. You've got 3 teams here that could break the 4A state record in this final. Of course, you don't want to leave out Discovery Canyon and Mullen, who also put together very good times yesterday. I mean, you've got 5 of the 8 teams in this final within 2 seconds of one another. 1:30.55, the quote-unquote time to beat, as Longmont posted that up. This is going to be quite the fun race here. Devin Davis, who set a record earlier today, a new 4A state record in the 100-yard butterfly, will be first into the pool for Air Academy, and Jeff Garnier will be last into the pool for DeEvelyn and Coronado. They've got several great swimmers, and they really team up very well here. They'll take to the blocks for our 200-yard freestyle relay final. Into the pool they go. It's all about the ends and the turn right now. Best in went to Coronado in lane 5. Coronado will hit the wall first on the turn. DeEvelyn close behind. Great turn for Discovery Canyon in lane 7 has given them the lead. And Discovery Canyon will get into the pool first, 21.96. Coronado at 22 flat. Air Academy at 22.16. And DeEvelyn at 23.55. Actually, look at that. In lane 2, Conifer gets in at 21.81, actually in second place. They continue a great push here. Discovery Canyon being pushed on the outside now by Montrose. And into the pool at 43.88 will go Discovery Canyon. In first, actually, into the pool was Conifer in lane 2. The near lane is getting it done right now. Conifer with the turn, and we've got a whale of a race going on here. The fans into it here. Conifer will be first into the pool. Coronado catching back up. Conifer in at 106.09. Coronado in at 106.17. And we get a huge push here in this turn. A big turn and blitz as they push toward the final. The lead for Coronado, pushed by Devlin on the outside. Garnier coming up on him. Air Academy on the inside in lane 3. Who's going to take this final race? And to the wall in first place by 17/100ths of a second is Devlin at 127.14. My friends, that is a new 4A state record. They were in 5th place when Garnier got into the pool, and they ended up winning the state championship. Second place to Coronado at 127.31. Third goes to Air Academy at 127.78. Those three, first to third, within 64/100ths of a second of one another. Whew. Coronado, who missed the state record yesterday by 8/100ths of a second, finishing at 129.57, 2/10 off their time yesterday. Devlin got into the pool 5th. I can't get past that. And Conifer, who led the majority of the race, dropped all the way back to 7th. Discovery Canyon, who led early in this, finishing 4th. So your final tally here in the men's 200-yard freestyle relay is in 16th, Wheat Ridge. In 15th, Glenwood Springs. In 14th, Windsor. In 13th, the Cyclones. In 12th, Thompson Valley. In 11th, Cheyenne Mountain. In 10th, Broomfield. And in 9th, Longmont. At 1:30.55, they would have placed 8th in the finals had they made it there. 8th place, Estes Park. 7th, Conifer. 6th, Montrose. 5th, Mullen. 4th, Discovery Canyon. 3rd, Air Academy. 2nd, Coronado. And first goes to Devlin. They will continue to lead in this 4A team race, but they set another state record.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the results of the men's 200-yard freestyle relay. If you turn your attention to the award stand, Mr. Lynn Payne will be handing out the awards to the championship finalists. In 16th place and 15th place, Glenwood Springs. In 14th place.
It's now time for our next event here at the 4A State Swimming and Diving Championships. On CHSAA.tv, our next event is the men's 100-yard backstroke. And our Heat B here in the finals will be Andrew Hahn from Broomfield in lane 2. Dom Smith from Greeley Central in lane 3. Brendan Anderson from Cheyenne Mountain in lane 4. Andrew Scott from Windsor in lane 5. Michael Feller from Devlin in lane 6. Matt Sargent from Northridge in lane 7. Blake Logan from Broomfield in lane 8. And Theo Reitweisner will be in lane 9. He is from Coronado. The championship final will feature Alex Nickel, who already set an Auto All-American mark and a new 4A state record today in the 500-yard freestyle, as the backstroke will take to the water. Andrew Scott from Windsor, the one to watch. He does not get a good jump. The best jump comes from Brendan Anderson in lane 4. Anderson will hit the wall first, but it is a 5-swimmer race right now. Up in lane 9, great turn by Theo Reitweisner from Coronado. And he'll hit the wall second behind Andrew Scott from Windsor at 27:41. Scott will be in first as he comes toward the home stretch, being pushed heavily by the Devlin swimmer Michael Feller and Brendan Anderson from Cheyenne Mountain. That'll be a great battle between them as those two teams are battling for a championship as well. Winner is the Windsor swimmer Andrew Scott at 55:40. Second place, a time. That shows you how close it is. Brendan Anderson from Cheyenne Mountain and Michael Feller from Devlin, both at 56:61. Andrew Scott takes 9th. Reitweisner will take 4th place in this final heat. And now we move on to our finals here in the 100-yard backstroke. And the swimmers will take the walk around the pool in lane 2. He's a senior from Discovery Canyon, Taylor Hand. But a preliminary time together of 53:87. Lane 3, Ben Holland from Conifer, prelim time of 53:64. Lane 4, senior from Cheyenne Mountain, James Grant, prelim time of 52:95. Alex Nickel, the senior from Mountain View in lane 5, 51:96. Lane 6 from Air Academy, the senior Justin Dearden's prelim time 52:52. Jack Thorne from Thompson Valley will be in lane 7. The freshman's prelim time 53:35. Drew Weibel from Silver Creek will be in lane 8. Silver Creek's senior time is 53:67. And Kevin Olson, the sophomore from Devlin, 54:95, his prelim time. Nickel, the swimmer to watch, is the next closest, was 3/4 of a second behind him. But once it gets behind Nickel, you've got 4 swimmers in Dearden, Thorne, Grant, and Holland, all within a half second of one another in the prelims.
Let's hear it from Thompson Valley's Jack Thorne. Number 8, Silver Creek's Drew Weibel. In lane 9, Devlin's Kevin Olson. And with the quickest qualified time of 51:96, Mountain View's own Alex Nickel.
The swimmers will hit the pool. And our championship is underway in the 100-yard backstroke. Nickel 2/3 of the way down the pool before he comes up. And he'll hit the wall first. Being pushed in lane 7 by Jack Thorne. Nickel, halfway through, will hit the split time at 24:65. Second place at 25:50 in lane 7 by Jack Thorne. But second to fourth place is separated by 0.2 of a second. Nickel hits the wall and pushes hard to the near side. Nickel will full body up on the rest of the field, comes to the wall at 50:54. He by 0.4 of a second, but he is an automatic All-American by 1/100th of a second. The Auto All-American times 50:55. Nickel's championship at 50:54. Second place went to Jack Thorne, and third to Justin Dearden. So your final tally in the men's 100-yard backstroke is as follows. In 16th place, Matt Sargent from Northridge. In 15th, Blake Logan from Broomfield. In 14th, Andrew Hahn from Broomfield. In 13th, Dom Smith from Greeley Central. In 12th, Roy Wesner from Coronado. In 11th, actually in 10th with a tie, Brennan Anderson from Cheyenne Mountain and Michael Feller from DeEvelyn. In 9th, Andrew Scott from Windsor. 8th place goes to Kevin Olson from DeEvelyn. 7th, Drew Weimel from Silver Creek. 6th, Taylor Hand from Discovery Canyon. 5th, Ben Holland from Conifer. 4th, James Grant from Cheyenne Mountain. 3rd, Justin Dearden from Air Academy. 2nd, Jack Thorne from Thompson Valley. And 1st, as an Auto All-American time of 50.54 seconds, Alex Nickel. He missed the 4A state championship record by a tally of 0.4 seconds. It's now time to move to event 11 here at the Class 4A Boys Swimming and Diving State Championships. That is the 100-yard breaststroke. In the consolation final in lane 2, we will see Jacob Vanderlip from Thompson Valley. Daniel Garber will be in lane 3. He's a freshman from Devlin. Lane 4 will be Eric Hale, a sophomore from Cheyenne Mountain. Lane 5 will be Connor Dickerson, a junior from Cheyenne Mountain. Austin Bullock, a junior from Durango, will be in lane 6. Tucker Dangermond will be in lane 7. He's a junior from Air Academy. Chris Kerr will be in lane 8, a sophomore from Broomfield. In lane 9 will be Matthew Bacali, a senior from Cheyenne Mountain. Cheyenne Mountain, an opportunity to gain some really big points here, which is all needed when you consider that Devlin has held the lead for the majority of this day and has one more event to go. Nobody in this event for Devlin, so a great chance here for Cheyenne Mountain if these three could place higher in this finals. Actually, pardon me, Daniel Graber from Devlin in lane 3. He gets the best in to try and help the Devlin cause. At the turn, it is a dead heat between Dangermond in 7, Bullock in 6, and Graber in 3. A great turn up in lane 8 has put Chris Kerr from Broomfield back in the mix, but the first turn will go to lane 5, Connor Dickerson from Cheyenne Mountain at 28:46. He'll take the turn for the final home stretch in first, followed closely in second place by Austin Bullock from Durango. Great push by Dickerson. Coming to the wall, and he'll take this race in 1 minute, 0.97 seconds. Second place will go 1:02.02 in lane 6 to Austin Bullock. And in third at 1:02.41 will go Connor Dickerson from Cheyenne Mountain. Or pardon me, not Connor Dickerson, Eric Hale from Cheyenne Mountain. Dickerson won the race. Daniel Graber from Devlin finishes 12th. And now we meet our finalists here in the 100-yard breaststroke. Jared Aragon will be in lane 2. He's a senior from Pueblo South with a prelim time of 1:01.01. Matt Holstein from Moffat County will be in lane 3. His prelim time of 1:43. Connor Dwyer from Longmont will be in lane 4. The senior's prelim time 58:09. Michael Barnowski, the guy to watch. He missed the Ottawa All-American time yesterday by 3/100ths of a second, 53:35. Devin Davis from Air Academy will be in lane 6. He'll push him at 57:85. He's already set one Ottawa All-American and a new state record time. And the lane 7 will be a sophomore from Coronado, 59:67. Connor Schallenberger from Air Academy will be in lane 8. The junior's prelim time 1:00.85. Lane 9 will be Michael Lloyd from Air Academy. The freshman's time 1:01.18. So Air Academy has a chance after one swimmer in the Conso finals with 3 here in the championship finals to catch up and make this a huge final in the 400-yard freestyle relay between Air Academy, Devlin, and Thompson Valley. Although Thompson Valley's team is in the Conso, it may come down to Air Academy and Devlin. We'll see as the team points are released. Coming into this event, Devlin had a 13.5-point lead on Air Academy, 188.5 to 175, so it may come down to those two entirely. But right now it's about, can we see another All-American? We've seen 5 Ottawa All-Americans and an All-American today. Swimmers to their boards and into the pool. And a great in. It is a 3-swimmer heat between Davis in lane 6, Barnowski in 5, and Dwyer in 4. Great turn, Barnowski with the lead. Davis on his heels, as is Dwyer. To the wall first will go Barnowski at 26.14. Right behind him, 5/100ths of a second, Dwyer at 26.19, and Davis at 26.64. Rest of the field is in their dust. Barnowski hits the wall first, but does not get a good turn. And Connor Dwyer takes the lead. Can Dwyer take that state championship? He'll push hard to the wall. And he'll hit the wall at 56 flat, which is a new 4A state record. He beat the previous record by 2/100ths of a second. He is an auto All-American, as is Barnowski, who finishes second at 56.72. Davis third at 58.05 is a consideration All-American. How about that? 3 All-Americans in one race. .56 seconds flat. Connor Dwyer, the senior from Longmont, who I believe already set another state record today, did he not? Seems to me like he might have. The name sounds familiar. He did. He didn't set a state record, but he's already an All-American in the 200-yard individual medley, and now he's an All-American in the 100-yard breaststroke. That might be the best race of the day so far with 3 All-Americans. 4th place goes to Jared Aragon, and 5th to Colin Schollenberger. So your top 16 in the men's 100-yard breaststroke are as follows. In 16th place, Matthew Balkay from Cheyenne Mountain. 15th place, Jacob Vanderlip from Thompson Valley. 14th, Tucker Dangerman from Air Academy. 13th, Chris Kerr from Broomfield. 12th, Daniel Graber from DeEvelyn. 11th, Eric Hale from Cheyenne Mountain. 10th, Austin Bullock from Durango. 9th, Connor Dickerson from Cheyenne Mountain. 8th place, Michael Lloyd from Air Academy. 7th place, Matt Holstein from Moffat County. 6th place, Kyle Allison from Coronado. 5th place, Carson Schollenberger from Air Academy. 4th place, Jared Aragon from Pueblo South. 3rd place in a consideration All-American with a time of 58.05, Devin Davis. 2nd place in an automatic All-American with a time of 56.72, Michael Barnowski from Montrose, and with a new state record and an automatic All-American time of 56 seconds flat, Connor Dwyer, the senior from Longmont.
And in 7th place from Moffat County, Matt Holstein. In 6th place from Coronado, Kyle Allison. In 5th place from Air Academy, Carson Schollenberger.
We have now seen 8 automatic or consolation All-Americans today at the 4A State Swimming and Diving Championships.
In 3rd place with a time of 58.05 and All-American consideration time, Devin Davis. In 2nd place with a time of 56.72 and automatic All-American time from Montrose, Michael Barnowski. And with a time of 56 flat, an automatic All-American time, also a brand new 4A state record. Let's hear it for Longmont's Connor
So we set for our final event here at the 4A State Swimming and Diving Championships, the men's 400-yard freestyle relay. Team points in first place, Air Academy, thanks to a great performance in the last event. Air Academy now has 219 points. Devlin behind him at 193.5. Cheyenne Mountain in third at 168.5. Coronado in fourth, 159. Thompson Valley in fifth at 149. Air Academy had 4 swimmers in that last event. Devlin had 1. That's the difference of this right now. But this final event might be Devlin's for the picking. It's the 400-yard freestyle relay that yesterday Devlin put together a very good race to finish it off. 1/10 of the second better than Coronado. That'll be our final. We'll get there in a second as we have our consolation finals first. In lane 2, Durango, who has a prelim time of 3:29.96. Estes Park in lane 3, prelim time 3:28.13. Broomfield in lane 4, prelim time 3:24.16. Silver Creek in lane 5, prelim time of 3:21.38, the best, but just by 13/100ths of a second to Thompson Valley, who was in lane 6, 3:21.51. Windsor in lane 7, 3:27.89. Mountain View in lane 8, 3:29.92. And Pueblo South in lane 9 at 3:30.48.
In lane 8, the Mountain Lions from Mountain View. And in lane 9, the Colts from Pueblo South. Madam Stark.
As the teams set to enter the pool for this final event of the day. The besting comes out of lane 4 for Broomfield. A great push up in lane 6 gives Thompson Valley the lead at the first turn. Good kick by Broomfield as this lap goes along, and they'll hit the wall first at 23:48. 23:96 second place went to Windsor. Up in lane 7, Broomfield maintains the lead. Windsor's being cut by Thompson Valley and Silver Creek on the inside 2 lanes of them up in lane 7. Broomfield will hit the wall at 48.34. Second place still stays with Windsor at 49.83. Third at 49.97 to Silver Creek. Fourth at 50.07. Thompson Valley. Broomfield with the lead here in the consolation finals. It's their second turn here for the Broomfield swimmer. The second one is at 1:12.40. The halfway point of this race, Broomfield's going to hold the lead at 1:39.59. Second place is almost a draw between Thompson Valley and Windsor. Thompson Valley 1:41.70, Windsor at 1:41.78. Broomfield's pulling way ahead of the pack, 2 full seconds here, but they're being caught by that middle. You got 2 guys, 2 swimmers going side by side in Silver Creek and Thompson Valley, really battling one another, and it's helping them put together some pretty impressive splits as Broomfield is being caught here. 13/100ths of a second separate second from third as Broomfield makes the turn. This has become a 3-team race. Broomfield in lane 4, Silver Creek in lane 5, Thompson Valley in lane 6. And the Fourth swimmer into the pool first is Broomfield at 2:31.11. Second in is Silver Creek at 2:31.37. Third in is Thompson Valley at 2:31.81. Lead has been overtaken as they come here for the first turn by Silver Creek in lane 5. Silver Creek will turn and hit the wall at 2:54.52. 0.4 of a second ahead of Thompson Valley at 2:54.92, 2:55.62. Broomfield's fallen back to third. It's now a two-team race out in front. Thompson Valley in lane 6, Silver Creek in lane 5. Who's going to hit to the wall first? Silver Creek Raptors will take it at 3:19.55. Second at 3:20.19 goes to Thompson Valley. Third at 3:20.33 goes to Broomfield. Now it's time for our final race of the championships. And this final race will feature some very impressive teams. Some pretty impressive times, especially by Devlin and Coronado. Montrose will kick off this final Heat A in lane 2. They posted a preliminary time of 3:20.74. Discovery Canyon will be in lane 3, posting a preliminary time of 3:18.13. Cheyenne Mountain will be in lane 4. They posted a preliminary time of 3:16.39. Devlin will be in lane 5 with a prelim time of 3:14.44. Coronado will be in lane 6 at 3:14.54. Mullen will be in lane 7 at 3:17.88. Air Academy will be in lane 8 at 3:19.61. And lane 9 will be Conifer with a prelim time of 3:20.75. Coming into this final event, Air Academy held a 26.5-point lead on Evelyn. Air Academy will swim this race in lane 8, Evelyn in lane 5. We're set for our final here in this 400-yard freestyle relay. By preliminary times, it's a two-team race between Coronado and Evelyn, but we've seen preliminaries don't mean a whole lot here today. Great in lane 4 for Cheyenne Mountain gives them the early lead. At the turn, Coronado will take the lead. Cheyenne Mountain in second, Evelyn in third. And a great turn in lane 3 by Discovery Canyon. Believe is going to give them the lead, although Conifer is pushing as well. 22.86. Conifer in lane 9 has a lead, 22.99 at Discovery Canyon at the first turn. Coronado pushing hard, as is Devlin up the middle, and Cheyenne Mountain. This is a 5-team race right now as the second swimmer is set to enter the water. 48-33, 48-43, 48-33, 48-10, 48-21. Those are your top 5 times. As they enter in order, the lead was actually in lane 4 with Cheyenne Mountain at 48-10. But they have been overtaken by Devlin, Coronado, and Discovery Canyon, and on the turn, 1:11:57 Discovery Canyon, 1:11:53 Coronado, as is Devlin, and 1:11:49 for Conifer up in lane 9. Conifer doing a nice push here as we finish this one up. Conifer is going to be in the lead as the third swimmer hits the pool. Conifer will hit the wall at 1:36.60. 1:37.45 is Coronado. 1:37.42 is Discovery Canyon. And 1:37.84 is Coronado. Devlin at 1:37.45. Coronado trying to overtake Conifer and almost has on this split. Lane 6, Coronado will have the lead at 1:59.64, just over Conifer up in lane 9 at 1:59.97. Coronado starting to pull away, but Devlin still has one strong swimmer on the block as Coronado comes in. Coronado with the lead, Conifer in second, Devlin in third, and in fourth is Discovery Canyon in lane 3. We set for the final swim here. Coronado will hit the pool first at 2:25.85. 2:27.52 is when Devlin hits the pool. Almost 2 full seconds behind the lead in third place. Coronado makes the first turn and takes the edge. Devlin in second, Conifer in third. Discovery Canyon in fourth, and getting a nice push in lane 4 is Cheyenne Mountain. Our final split, Coronado hits the wall at 2:48.25. Devlin at 2:48.78. This is going to be a 2-team race as they come down to the finish. Which one's going to take it? Separated by just 1/10 of a second in the preliminaries. The turn is won by Devlin. Coronado's going to have to finish strong. They did yesterday to finish this out. Devlin making the push. Freestyle relay. Devlin pushing to the wall and takes the state championship. 3:11.94. They missed the consideration All-American by 0.6 of a second, but they took the championship out of lane 5. Second place goes to Coronado at 3:13.69. Third goes to Cheyenne Mountain at 3:14.99. Conifer, who led the early part of the race, drops back to 6th. And Air Academy, who is in the team lead coming into this event, finishes 8th. So your final tally will be Pueblo South in 16th here in the 400-yard freestyle relay. Mountain View in 15th. Estes Park in 14th, Windsor in 13th, Durango in 12th, Broomfield 11th, Thompson Valley 10th, Silver Creek in 9th. 8th place will go to Air Academy, 7th will go to Montrose, 6th will go to Conifer, 5th will go to Mullen, 4th will go to Discovery Canyon, 3rd will go to Cheyenne Mountain, 2nd will go to Coronado, and 1st goes to Devlin.
Assistant Commissioner Medley. from CHSAA will be presenting the awards for 400-yard freestyle relay. In 16th place, Pueblo South. In 15th, Mountain View. In 14th, Estes Park. In 13th, Windsor. In 12th, Durango. In 11th, Brookfield.
Wow.
In 10th, Thompson Valley. In 9th, Silver Creek. And will the championship teams please return to the podium for your awards. In 8th place, Air Academy. In 7th place, Montrose. In 6th place, Conifer. In 5th place, Mullen. In 4th place, Discovery Canyon. In 3rd place, Cheyenne Mountain. In 2nd place, Coronado. And in 1st place, with teammates Vermeer, Olson, Feller, and Graver, their 2012 4A state champions with a time of 3:11:94. Let's hear it for the gentlemen, if you'd squeeze together, we can get everybody in the picture. And there they are. State champion and final teams for the 400-yard freestyle relay. Congratulations, gentlemen. One more time, one more picture. And we are golden. Courtesy of the Colorado Swim Coaches Association. There are 4 categories: Swimmer of the Year, Diver of the Year.
They're set to present the individual awards here at the CHSAA 4A State Championships.
Reading the nominees for Swimmer of the Year. From Montrose, Michael Barnowski. From Air Academy, Justin Dearden. From Longmont, Connor Dwyer. From Mullen, Lewis Geist. From Cheyenne Mountain, James Grant. From Estes Park, PJ Hall. From Discovery Canyon, Taylor Hand. From Longmont, Tony Huff. From Napa County, John Kirk. From Mountain View, Alex Nickel. From Coronado, Steve Peak. From Silver Creek, Drew Weibel. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present the Swimmer of the Year Award to Diablo's Jeff Garnier.
And introduced is the Swimmer of the Year, Jeff Garnier, for the Class 4A end of things, and getting final tallies here from the final event. Air Academy is your 2012 team champion. In spite of DeEvelyn finishing first, they still came up 7.5 points short of Air Academy at 2:41.41. Garnier, Stanford bound, swam one whale of a race and one whale of a meet, and hit the Auto All-American a couple times here today.
From Estes Park, Will Casey. From Conifer, Kevin Hyle. From Montrose, Drew Herder.
Your diver of the year is next on the docket.
Ben Morris. From Thompson Valley, Tanner Williams. And the selection for diver of the year comes to us from Windsor. Give it up for Alex Hoffner.
And Alex Hoffner is named diver of the year from Windsor. Alex Hoffner in this final finished 8th. If it weren't for his first dive that he bailed out on, he may very well have finished second in this one.
Congratulations, Alex.
Alex Hoffner's the diver of the year.
The nominees for Swim Coach of the Year. From Montrose, Silas Aldrin. From Brookville, Medley Austin. From Cheyenne Mountain, Kate Doe. From Monmouth County, Megan Branconi. From DeEvelyn, Josh Griffin. From Longmont, Maria Huff. From Wheat Ridge, Dean Miller. From Air Academy, Scott Newell. From Windsor, Kevin Scott. And the winning swim coach, as voted on by the coaches, Coronado's Bob Bell.
Bob Bell from Coronado is named the swim coach of the year. And the Coronado team has no idea where he is. Everybody looked at the Coronado team and couldn't find him, I don't believe. He was on the near side of the pool, and he'll be named swim coach of the year. The Coronado team put together one heck of a meet here. Coronado as a team finishing 4th. 193 is their tally.
And the nominees for Dive Coach of the Year are from Green Mountain, Ryan Adams. From Windsor, Sarah Easter. From Brookville, Bree Hart. From Estes Park, Bill Cantor. From Conifer, Ben O'Neill. From Pueblo South, Nick O'Quinn. From Cheyenne Mountain, Angie Suchek. And the winning coach for Dive Coach of the Year comes from Thompson Valley's Amon McCreary.
Coach McCreary from Thompson Valley is the dive coach of the year. Mr. McCreary had some pretty good divers in that final. Kyle Pape finishing 10th from Thompson Valley. Sage D'Ambrosia finishing 5th. Justin Hartzog finishing 3rd. Tanner Williams finishing 2nd. Yeah, I'd say he deserves to be the dive coach of the year. And great meet as the team champs are set to be recognized, I would imagine.
Mr. Hoffner, Mr. Bell, and Mr. McCreary. Give it up
Your 4 individual honorees of the year here in Class 4A swimming.
At this time, if I could direct your attention across the pool for the presentation of this year's team's trophies.
And they'll set to present the team trophies now here at the 2012 CHSAA 4A Boys Swim and Dive State Championships. Our top 10 teams are as follows. Finishing in 10th place with 121 points, Broomfield High School. Finishing in 9th place, finishing with 125 points, Conifer High School. Finishing in 8th place with 138 points, Discovery Canyon Campus. Finishing in 7th place, Mullen High School with 159 points. Finishing in 6th place with 161 points, Montrose High School. Finishing in 5th place with 163 points, Thompson Valley High School. Finishing in 4th place with 193 points, Coronado High School. Finishing in 3rd place with 200.5 points, Cheyenne Mountain High School. Finishing in 2nd, DeEvelyn High School with 233.5 points. And in 1st place, your champs, Air Academy High School with 241 points.
With a total score of 233.5 points, DeEvelyn High School.
DeEvelyn, your 2nd place team, receiving their trophy here at the 4A Swimming and Diving State Championships. They put together one whale of a tournament. They led the majority of the way, but it was event 11 that Air Academy had 4 individuals in that will end up giving them the championship by just 7.5 points.
4A Boys State Swimming and Dive Champions. Would you please put your hands together for Air Academy?
Air Academy, led by several great swimmers and divers. You can place 4 guys in the top 16 in any event. You know you're in good place, and that's what ended up helping them win that championship. This has been the Class 4A State Swimming and Diving Championships from the VMAC in Thornton. Thank you guys so much for joining us online, and thanks to the 2 of you for your help as well in making this possible. We're glad to have it. I'm Ben Blecka, Air Academy, your team champions. We've seen all the individual champs. This has been CHSAA.tv's coverage of the 4A State Swimming and Diving Championships.